Knowledge of standards. In the medical profession, the knowledge of standards or norms for bodily functions evolves from three developments. First, methods for measurement had to be developed. Second, once reliable measurements existed, the field of medicine could proceed to identify norms for Second, once reliable measurements existed, the field of medicine could proceed to identify norms for the human body, for example, standards for body temperature and blood pressure. Third, once norms were developed, the field could sort out observed variations into random versus systematic variation as a step toward developing standards that indicate what systematic variations in measurements were associated with what causes. These norms are grounded in a host of contextual factors rather than being absolutes. For example, body temperature, for which we have a norm of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, is known to vary by age, by time of day, by dress, and by ambient environmental temperatures, among other things. For an organization, the knowledge of standards involves specifying the desired state of affairs for key measures of employee and organizational health and performance. Once done, we compare the organization's current levels of established standards on the same measures. The analogy in the medical profession is comparing a patient's level on key measures against established health standards such as body temperature, blood pressure, and organ functioning. This gap analysis can take several forms. One form is benchmarking, in which an organization's current state or processes are compared with the organization's historical best or to the best practices among relevant comparators. A second form is to compare an organization's scores on measures of key variables, for example, its financial performance or employee job satisfaction, against external standards or norms for similar organizations. A third form involves comparing an organization's existing situation against internal standards such as its strategic plan or goals for profit margin or rate of return. These three techniques tend to be more proactive and positive in that they suggest building upon existing strengths rather than repairing existing weaknesses.